Hey guys, it's Rich. I wanted to do a quick video explaining the tapestry behind me. I got a few questions on pagan perspective about the tapestry behind my head. So I'm going to flip you around and we're going to just talk a little bit about that and a little bit about the things that are sitting around here. Sorry for the shakiness of the video. I don't usually hold my camera, so I'm not really sure how steady this is going to be. So I'm going to flip you around and we're going to discuss the tapestry for a minute. So I got this about 6 months ago. I think it was in a storage unit that we bought out, and I think I made my money back on the storage unit, so it's not like it really cost me anything. One thing I did want to warn is if you look into here, I don't know how well you can see it, but it does get very pixelated, especially with the words over here. So just be cautious whenever you're buying them. One person said they saw it on Amazon and it was a good price. I saw the same one and I think it's the same one. However, just make sure that you buy one with good reviews that, isn't as pixelated. Like I said, I didn't really pay any money on this, so I'm not really worried about it. And it's a nice backdrop. It gives, a little decoration to the room. So that's really what I wanted it for. Something as like a wall covering or an altar covering, since I didn't really have room for an altar in here as much. I mean, that's my altar. So since I didn't really have much room, that's where it ended up. And if you're wondering how to hang a tapestry, I took picture hanging wire and I just sewed it into the corner. Sorry for going so fast here. The middle section and the other corner. Let me see how close I can get up there. Right there. And then I just use the command strips with the little hooks and all that. So yeah. If I can walk around here without tripping and falling. So that's a good way, instead of just nailing it to the wall, if you don't want to put nail holes into your wall and whatnot. So a little suggestion. And there's my desk. And whenever I tell people that I have a list of videos to do, this is not even a full listing. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And there's my altar, and I'm going to do other videos on my altar. So yeah. So basically that's all that I have right now. Yeah, small little tiny room. I needed something to actually just, make the walls not feel like they're coming in at me. So this was a great choice. If you're not worried about the pixelation and you're just wanting it for aesthetics, that's great. This is, a good substitute. If you can find it cheap, that's fantastic. But if you're actually wanting a tapestry that's full on, detailed, that you're going to reference to, or that you really want as a focal point of a room, probably not your best bet, just because of all the pixelation in it and whatnot. Now, whenever you see it from far away, it does look a heck of a lot better, but where it sits now, I mean, this room's not that big. It's probably 8 feet wide, so from one end to the other I can actually see the pixelation. But if you're going to have it in a big room or as a big display or something like that, then yes, it probably would be okay. And if you're using it for a table covering, that's fine too. So, but just be careful whenever you're buying tapestries that it is a good quality, that you get what you're paying for type thing. So just be cautious of that. I think that's all that I have. I'm going to try to script out a couple more videos so I can actually get some done during this weekend. That way I actually have something to do. Also this weekend, I found out that there is an earth-based spirituality group that meets at the base chapel on Osan, if you're here. So go ahead and check that out on the chapel's website. I believe it's at 5 o'clock in the evening on Saturday, so I'm going to go to that and see how that is, if it resonates with me and whatnot, or even if there's anybody there. So if there's nobody there, no harm, no foul. If there are people there and it does resonate for me, then I have a new, like, twice a month thing, since it's not every week. But I have a new twice a month thing to go to every month, so that'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to check that out on Saturday. I'm going to make, hopefully, a heck of a lot of videos. And I'm currently going to do a shout out to Ember HoneyRaven, I believe her name is, also known as the Big Fat Witch. That's what she prefers to be called, so I'm going to honor that. It's not me being derogatory or anything, but a shout out to her because I've started watching her videos and I'm kind of loving her energy. I'm going to put a link to her YouTube channel in the bottom bar because I think she's just kind of hilarious with her, don't give a crap attitude. And I'm also very much enjoying watching her videos, and some of the rants that she goes on, or in some of the the points that she makes are very valid, in her little rants that she does here and there. So yeah, go on over and check her out because, kind of a cool person. I haven't watched many of her videos, but from the ones that I have watched, they're kind of cool. So I'm going to go and watch some of those and get caught up on her videos. Yeah, now I think I'm about done. So until next time, you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.